It's a pity the campaigning is over.
Am I going to see you again?
Would you see me again?
Yes.
I don't know. Would you like to?
Hello, Mbachi. How are you feeling? Are you feeling sick?
You never see these pictures that you guys are taking.
We have engaged in exploratory discussions with MK Party, and we will continue to engage with them in exploratory discussions. We have engaged in exploratory discussions with the EFF, and we did not find each other on the issue of the GNU. We have accepted that particular point. We move on. We have engaged with the DA. We agree on the GNU with them. We have engaged with PA. They agree with the GNU. We have engaged with UDM. They agree with GNU. We have engaged with the IFP. They agree with the GNU. We have engaged with Al-Jama, albeit with the reservations. They agree to work with us going forward. We have engaged with Rise Mzansi. They did not have challenges. We have engaged with Freedom Front Plus. They've agreed to the GNU, and we have engaged with National Colored Congress. They've also agreed, but have got reservations in relation to how that shape up going forward. So we have not spoken to UAT. We have not spoken to Action SA.
And this time around we have taken a decision not to play a role of a disruption, of being robust, of engaging to a point where we follow up that which was rejected illegally in Parliament through peaceful protest on the streets. You will never see us on the stage. You will never see us fighting with any bouncer, anything of that sort. We are here as a 10-year-old organization with mature parliamentary politics, well experienced, to make sure that the views of those who voted for us are well represented. From now onwards, when you say there is a racist at our work, we check the historical tweeting of yours. If you have been tweeting ANC, DA, go and fight with those white people alone. We are now representing our own people who have been supporting us.
These are uncharted waters, where in which a majority party like ours is reduced with its majority, and now it has got to work with other political parties within a framework of collaboration, which we have never had before, except at local government. Now at national government, we've got it. How do we then deal with that particular matter going forward? So our discussions, it's not a discussion with partners, it's discussion with political parties, irrespective of ideological and political background. Of course, others want to narrow us to the ideology when the posture and the moment does not allow. It is very easy to say, let's work as black political parties and do that. We can argue the whole night about the ideology. We in the ANC do not subscribe to the notion of just narrowly black political party, because in terms of our existence and understanding of South Africa, we subscribe to colonialism of a special type. That South Africa was colonized, but it became a colonized country where the colonized and the colonizer coexisted. So we are different from others precisely because of that. Two, we are non-racial because in our conceptualization of the struggle to liberate our people, the primary contradiction are about the resolve of the national question, which primarily it's about, yes, it is class, but gender and race, because we were divided in this country in terms of race and racially segregated. So the question of resolving the national question primarily is what informed the ANC and how we approach the South Africa's situation and struggle and liberation for the people of South Africa. So we are not just a party that exists without ideology and just grab everything else that passes by, and we don't understand ourselves and where we come from. The notion of blackness arises in the context of others, where in which it is not clearly defined. From the point of view of ideology, what are we talking about? And working in cooperation, it doesn't mean that tomorrow you become that party or that party becomes you. It means here is the moment. You have lost power, and in losing that power, you need to work with others to achieve the result. But it doesn't mean that you are going to die. We have never died in 1994 with 62%. We'll never die with 40%.
Will not be part of the neo-colonial government. Comrades and everybody else who seek to persuade us otherwise, we are making a plea, leave us alone. If this is our natural death, let us die with our boots on.